Hello everyone, welcome to Napoleonic Wars, except this is slightly different today. Now, the reason for that is this is an open event held by the men of Valour, and these fine gentlemen you see, both the Empire of France and the United Kingdom, are members of the fine Australian mountain blade community. Don't they look wonderful? So as you can see here, United Kingdom, we've got the 1st CB, the 10th RM, we've got Dave from accounting, very important, and you can see there the 25th foot as well, 10th RM, loads of people in there, and on the French side we have the 12th YST, 37th ROF, Regiment of Foot no doubt. And anyway, as you can see, things are getting underway very quickly. As you can see, the admins are on top of everything. And down here we got Boomercan and these fine fellows. Oh my goodness. It's a little bit loud. The fine fellows from the Black Watch working together with Baker Riflemen, as you can see here, and Lights. And who's the flag holder? Sushi Boy, holding onto the flag with pride. Look at that. Fantastic. As you can see, these guys making use of the cover and hopefully going to be making a cross even across the river. Here we go. And they're getting their feet wet. There's Marshall Evans. And there's Boomercan. And there's Doommeister. And over here on the side we have Bocker 4. So, admins on the case. There's Fatty Mutfaxo Blackso. Or Blackso, no, Blackie even. God damn it, what a name. Can't corner the Dorner, what a name. Oh, fantastic, as now you can see. Oh my goodness, there's a sailor. Look out, everyone. There's a sailor. Transracial black, oh dear. From the 6th plug. Oh, that looked like the plug, the 6th YST. Anyway, as you can see, explosions coming in from Gluck, taking down members of the 37th ROF and the 37th Squeaker as well. Fantastic name, as you can see. The French getting involved with the Black Watch as Predator missile is incoming. Oh dear. And Major McKinnon from the 7th RF fighting against the Scots. Look at this fantastic melee skills coming in here from McKinnon, defending himself and his team. And more stabbing going into Bad Wolf there, Big Bad Wolf no less. And finally shot down by by an SW Corps, Putin, Captain Lieutenant. So, not many left of the fine Black Watch, as you can see here. There's Rhaegar the Unbroken, and the Moon Man you can't see, and there's Boomercan. So, the French are moving across the bridge, and oh, holy crap, Cannon Catcher, Major Cannon Catcher, doing a fantastic job with a cannonball there, taking down multiple enemies. And here, look at this, the 37th RAF, Major K's leading his men forward. You can see them making use of the barricades and the cover. First Lieutenant Commy from the 18th NYM. Look at these guys. Oh, there's a man with a pistol. Look out, ladies and gentlemen. Dude, this is just not looking good. Probably going to be the most ineffectual pistol ever in the history of the universe. Down goes Scipio from the 37th. And Colonel Luigi from the 42nd ROF is also murdered horribly in the field. And these guys defending as best they can. Now, oh my goodness, Marines. Along with, no doubt, sailors somewhere about. There's Dave from accounting. Doesn't he look dashing today? And over here, King Muppet Oysters. Oh goodness, what great names. And drumming, Horatio Hornblower. Fine drumming skills there from Horatio. And we see over in here Brigadier General Mike from the 10th RM. Now, who's sneaking around? There's Lieutenant General Hiccups. And Cannon Catcher, there's the man himself. Fine pipe. And working with him, 25th Foot, Private Saburo. So, let's see what they're up to. Now let's look at the difference. 16 and 19. So it's all pretty even right now. There's Hornblower. There's Lance Corporal drop from the 67th. You can see these guys making their way along the riverside, led by Lieutenant Colonel Macker from the 67th there. And you can see them making use of these bush covers, because who doesn't want to be face down in a bush at this time of day? So let's find out. The first person to kill GURPS gets a free internet cookie. 5 internet cookies. Brilliant, excellent, that's what I like to see. So Lieutenant Colonel Macker moving forward with his guys across the field. So fantastic stuff coming in. And oh, look at this, cannoneering. There's Saburo and there's Cannon Catcher looking for the opportunity. Will they get a chance to fire the cannon? We'll have to wait and see. Doesn't look like it, as Tory for life gets shot down, but the Marines have returned. Look at this, Hiccups and friends coming in. And now you can see the French have been pushed back. And oh my god, there's loads of them hiding behind the cannon here, making use of that solid cover. The Marines breaking attack, hugging purists from the 20th. And look at that, murdering bayonetti fun as Macker goes down, as Mattyon also killed. And look at this, hugeling purists taking a few shots. And now the Marines break and go looking for trouble. Hiccups. Oh my goodness. Look at this. The British artillery with a fine sailor doing the loading. Look at this. Sergeant Hatt from the 10th RM Arty, working together with Gluck, or G. Gluck. GG Luke, Corporal of Artillery. And they're using a howitzer. Now, who's the man on the horse? There is Veteran Eagles. So we wait. Look at this. And away it goes. But there are the Marines. Muppet Oysters. And they're engaging the enemy as they see them. And here are some of the enemy. As here we go, the 37th ROF. There's Crispin. There's Lancaster. There's Major K's. And these guys trying to dodge these bullets as best they can. Let's see. Major K's moving round. They're going to be looking for an opportunity to sneak up. But the Marines are coming through the field. Look at this. Dave from Accounting and Friends moving up. Looking, Mercenary Treeball there, looking to intercept, and a couple of the Marines get taken down by fire coming in from the 37th ROF. And they are doing their best to hold their own against the marauding Frenchmen. And here is one of those marauding Frenchmen, Korpolowski. And look at that, the howitzer has been abandoned. So Lancaster looking for enemies, but finding none right now. Let's see why. 8 and 11 over here. There's Oski going after the cannon. And look at this. Fine sailor work from Sergeant Hatt. A fine murder into Lieutenant Comey. And now he's moved back to the cannon. But he doesn't really have an opportunity. Let's see as Oski gets taken down. And here we go. The cannon with Corporal GG Luke has returned. Now, let's see. 3 versus 7. And here we go. This could be where the last of it is. Fighting in the bushes. There we go. And the Brits have won the first round. And we shall move on to the next one. Now, for those of you who are wondering, you can tell that this is a American, Jesus Christ, sorry guys, Australian. Just look at that ping, 309. Fantastic stuff. as we see the 10th RM. Look at these fine naval fellows. And look at that, Private Welchie. And there's Joke Allybird. And look at these guys all lining up, getting ready. Oh, there's a drummer in there as well. SAS 158. Fine drumming skills coming in from him. And there is Cannon Catcher, moving the cannon forward, with Private Saburo nearby. Drumming continues in the background, as these guys from the Marines moving forward. And here is GG Luke. Well, precisely, as Sergeant Boomer's getting his guys together. Look at that. A fine nozzle on Mr. Boomer's there. Drumming continuing in the background. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Fire coming in. Let's see who these guys are. Nice fire coming in from the 67th ROF. And there we go, Major Katz with his boys. And there's an engineer. Look at that. 37th hashtag Midnight. Good for Midnight. Engineering skills, getting up those defences to assist his fellows. Unfortunately, doesn't help his commanding officer, who unfortunately took a bullet in the bonce. Is no more, as cannonballs bounce nearby these guys. And now, thanks to the fine work of Engineer Midnight, you can see now they have defences by which to hide. And, oh, look, there's Major Katz, so it looks like they lost an officer. They didn't necessarily lose a commanding officer. So, let's see what's happening. As we can see. Oh, heavens. A lovely shot from Sergeant Hat. Wow. Absolutely blew apart the 37th ROF. Beautiful shot coming in from Hat. Unfortunately, the 37th ROF less than pleased. Understandably. So, here is what's remaining of the 37th ROF. And let's go and have a look around. There's Captain Carl. That's a lot of a mouthful. There we go. We're still... Here we go. The 7th ROF, or 7th RF, I should say. The Regiment of Foot, Fusilier Cedo. And we've also got Fusilier Harrison. And over here, Fusilier Benny. So, holding the flag is Fusilier Harrison. So, let's see what's going on. As you can see now, they're moving to intercept what appear to be some French people. Yes, the 37th. Nope, they're moving to support them, as they've stolen the Jack. Look at that. Tea-leafing of the Jack by Fusilier Harrison. And now the French are moving up, being led by a slave, Pingers. This fine gentleman. Now let's see. One United Kingdom left alive, really? Oh, here he is. And he's AFK. And there is the beacon. And they're trying some long distance shots. And he's been mercilessly slain. And there we go. Evening it up as we move on to the next round. And so, the round has moved on. We're on to the third round. It's one round apiece. Oh my goodness, look at this, horses. We have Clippity Clops out here in the field. The 47th ROF, Colonel Luigi. Doesn't look like a plumber at all. And here is Index Omen, Sergeant Nunn, Dragons the Oar, Chimber, Private Quack, and Ponsonby. sure he got executed. Wildfire, 4321, and the Notorious Midget. Oh my goodness, look at this. Notorious Midget come flying in onto these Brits. And this is the first CB, Private G3RM. We'll call him Germ. It's just easier. There's Moonman, can't you see? Trying to defend himself, and look at this, bunching up by these guys, along supplying and preventing their drummer from being murdered. Fantastic stuff here. And they're defending their boy as best they can. There's Savage also working on it. Jon Snow, who knows nothing. Marshall Evans. And Sergeant Zuka. Oh my goodness, there's Scotsman here as well. Look out, everyone. The Polar Gay. Oh my goodness, what names. And over here, Tiki Bums. Now, what is this gentleman doing? There's Echo, who appears to be wandering off, having some kind of random stabbing attack. Drumming occurring by SAS 158. Oh dear. Recruit Flores just got taken down. And so bear in mind, guys, this is an open event, so people can join, get involved, have fun. Run by the Men of Valour. A Notorious Midget has been murdered by Ali Bird in the field. Oh, goodness me, look at that, dodging that cannonball. And now they're making a push onto the French artillery. There's Cyber Sam deciding to cheese it in the opposite direction. There's a gentleman there, dodge the Rog with a large chopper. Can't dodge the Rog, in fact. With a huge chopper, you're looking to use that as best he can. But there are Brits all over the place. And down goes Scipio. And there's Richard down. From the 5th USMR. Looking for an opportunity. He's going in for a random slice. Maybe we'll see. Nope. Decides to back off. Doesn't like the odds. As defending is Savage and Commissar Chadtopia. And Corporal Corsa. And fine drumming continues from SAS 158. And Ensign GURPS is down. GURPS is no more. And First Lieutenant Commy looking to cross that bridge. This is going to be a dodgy situation. As there's also Richard down there, engineer of choice. Waiting. Oh my goodness. Horse assassination is occurring here by Topia. Or Topopio, I should say. And now these guys moving out. With SAS 158 at the rear. Now let's see numbers wise. 17 and 24. As now you can see the 37th ROF. Yankee Doodle shot down brutally off his horse. And now you can see there obviously hashtag Midnight. Along with the darkness from the 37th. And the 37th making use of the cover available to them to defend against the attacking Brits. As down goes Chadtopia. And Commy also finished off. Oh dear, this is not looking good. Major Kai's also killed. And these guys are going to have to back off. They have the support of a cannon, Camping Carl. Let's see. And away goes the cannon. And unfortunately for Carl, the defences have intercepted that cannonball. You can see here, Cadet Party getting involved. Look at this. Look at that fine face on Cadet Party. Fantastic. With a fine battle nozzle as well. Always good to see. So, Camping Carl continues to try and keep those guys pinned down. Maybe he can take out those obstacles, but it's unlikely. We'll have to wait and see. So, these guys continuing their defense. Let's find out what's going on. We're following Echo out there in the bush, quite literally. And Sneaky. Ah, here come the 10th RM. Along with Ahoy Sailor, Bruce Binge. And the Tominator, Lance Corporal of the 10th RM. Now, who's this gentleman? Lance Corporal Derp. Oh, goodness. Shot in the face. Derp went down extremely quickly. Quicker than a cheap French hooker. And he is no more. Now lying unceremoniously in the centre of the path. As Cadet Party is killed by Jon Snow. And we shall watch Bruce Binge and friends. Now, obviously, they've got Dread there to assist them. And there's Thominator. Trying to move out. Now, what's this? Here is Hughlin Pewis. So, 8 versus 15. As it stands right now. Oh my goodness, Jewish Putin just got taken down. So you can see Tom trying to bring his people forward. Bridge. Tiki Bums making a run across the bridge and hiding behind the drummer. Still looking to push that point against the French. And Camping Carl is murdered. Look at this. An attack. Echo coming in. Look at that fine block by Echo and a turn and a stab into Lancaster. And he's done a fine job. Now, led by a sailor, Bruce Binge. Attack of the sailor. And the Marines. And this looks to be the last man. Correction, Cyber Sam brutally cut down by Echo. Now, there's Pinga. Is the only man left standing. So let's see if we can find him. There he is. Over the far side of the river. Now it's possible he may be slain by the admin. We shall wait and see. And it's a sailor. And it's a sailor with a large chopper. And a gun. A force to be reckoned with, look at that. Fine sailory six-pack. And loading and firing as fast as he possibly can. As here comes the enemy. And he's so far missed every shot. So he goes out, and the axe comes out, and he's murdered horribly again by Echo. Echo absolutely on fire with the melee today. And we move on to the next round. And we return after a map change. We hear drumming. Random drumming from nowhere. Anyway, the British moving out. Over here, we have TK 2842. TPR not secret. And these fine, Ron my son. These fine dragoons, look at them, don't they look lovely? Captain Griffin leading from the VDG. So, Epic Teapot, what a fine name, sir. A fine name. Now, the Brits moving forward. As you can see, forming a fine line. There's Sass. And Cad Forge. Now you can see the lines moving forward. Look at this, the first CB. Looking fantastic. There's Marshall Evans. These guys moving forward. Down goes Camping Carl and Oski. Oski, I should say. And the Terminator finished off. And there we go. The charge is given. And they're going after the defensive position of the French. The artillery position didn't even get a chance to set their guns up. As down goes Reptar, down goes Kais, down goes Richard down as well. Oh, goodness me. Was that an explosive box? It was. Svetin taking out Trouty with an explosive box. Fantastic. As the Lance Corporal Seagull from the 4th RWF. Stabbed in the back as the Eagle is dropped in the field. Oh my goodness, more exploding boxes everywhere. These engineers are up to something. And there we go, there's another one. Suicide bombers Napoleon style. As you can see here, fine defensive work being done here by Boggles at WMV. Oh, fine sword work. Oh, another fine slice by Boggles. Fantastic slicing going on here as he is literally defending this position with his life. Look at that. Fine slice and dice coming in from Boggles. And another slice. Really showing off the sabre work here, as he's now holding back 2 members of the British Army until murdered horribly. As Chadtopia finishes off Boggles. So, the Brits breaking and moving forward after the attack on the artillery. Random horse. And now you can see the Brits, sorry, the French I should say, still trying to work on the cannon. As there's Midnight. Not an engineer this time, Midnight. Now being chased by Chadtopia and a sailor. So that might be his normal night out, it's difficult to say. Anyway, Ensign GURPS from the 10th RM looking to engage the enemy as Cadet Party is killed by Midget. A notorious midget, no less. And these guys over here trying to get out of the way. There's Moxit, or Moquette, or Mopsket. Dragons, the Ore Cadet of the 93rd, and Camping Mar Engineer. Oh goodness me, what's going on over here? Oh my god, the most ineffectual pistol ever in the history of the universe. It's Hughlin Pierce. Look at these two. And Huglet, Tory for life as well. The most ineffectual pistols ever. Whether or not they're going to have a duel or something like that, it's difficult to say. So these two guys are basically out in the field doing their own thing. Random Horsey has been intercepted and captured by Cyber Sam. And there's Talib, another member of the artillery. They're probably going to go and try and get the artillery section. Let's see, 14 and 12. Random Horse across the water. Aha! Ouch. It's the 10th RM. You can see here drumming work by SAS 158. Fine drumming work as these guys trying to defend their position. You can see defences or possibly connection lost. And so after that somewhat unfortunate interruption, server problems happens everywhere. Oh my goodness. Punch-ups going on in the 67th ROF. Vive indeed. And you can see now the French rolling out from the spawn, jumping over those rocks. The cannons being moved into position. And random sailors. Enjolras with a fine spike. So, now there's Ponsonby with the flag, and out in front, Colonel Luigi of the 42nd. Now, they're going to be trying to get behind this stone wall, I would say, and cover their numbers with a bush. Or possibly not. Never mind. And the 10th RM getting involved up against the cavalry, as you can see here. Hussars, French Hussars coming in Samurai Rectangle, what a fine name there from the 7th RF. Out with the horn. And Fusilier Harrison cut down by Echo. And these guys looking to try and defend their position. As there's veteran Eagles. And now you can see here the artilleryman returning to his position. Ponsonby, oh my goodness. The French attacking again as down goes Echo. And the artillery has been intercepted and overrun by the French. Here we go, the Eagle placed. Statement of ownership there by Ponsonby in the 42nd ROF. Ahoy sailor. So, Flaming Sausages, good God, what a fantastic name, sir. Love it. Mercenary Valour. Veterinary Eagles obviously getting involved. There's Smallhead Smitty. And who's this gentleman on the end? No, we've seen him. There's Ensign GURPS. Mr. GURPS himself. So these guys from behind the cover have forced the French to flee in the opposite direction. There's VR2Z. So, here are the remaining members of the French army. Now, what's going on over here? Oh, it's these two officers again. Hugeling purists and Tory from Life from Hugelet. The pistol pair themselves running into the corn, or the wheat I should say. Probably the two most ineffectual soldiers on the battlefield today. Never mind. As GURPS getting involved with a little bit of melee fun and games as a sailor gets taken down. And Recruit Flores from the 67th moving up. And look at this from across the river. McPiggles, what a fine name. Recruit Mattion. And these guys getting themselves into a line. Under the command of Major Kais. And they are attacking the likes of Danny and Mercenary Vaslier, God even knows. And of course, the mighty Flaming Sausages. Fantastic names, one and all. Sir Parker working together with this line, along with obviously Monsieur Derp. And look at that. Ouch! Down goes Mattion. Oh, look at this. It's Pingers. Fine sailory goodness coming in from Pingers. And look at that. Fluttershy Mate Lannister. Looking for a line. Recruit Chris from the 18th NYM. Setting up his cannon. And here is Ponsonby still. Fine moustache on Monsieur Ponsonby. And Delta Meter now moving up with the other Brits. And there's Cad Forge from the 35th. Sergeant Blade. Buttercake Cracketh. Your Real Dad. And Sir Pizza Combo. Oh dear. And these guys moving up 23 and 31, still very equal. Samurai Rectangle is murdered horribly in the field as we follow the Brits charging forward. And here are the retreating French, but they turn to fight. As you can see, Private Quack and friends. Oh, stabby goodness coming in from Trouty. Let's follow Trouty as he goes on a stabbing fest into Quack as well. GURPS being told to turn off his hacks again. Evil, evil, evil. Oh, goodness me. Trouty with a fine stab into Commie. And you can see there, the Imperial Eagle of the French army has been stolen. Trouty going for a final kill. Is he gonna get it? Let's just see. Rifle butt action. There we go. A little bit of butt action coming in. And YR2Z taken down by the Trouty one. Nothing fishy going on here. And so he knocks the microphone. How very professional. Cadforge. Yeah, Soldat Ney from the 1st CB. Fine stab into Recruit Chris from the 18th NYM. So we're watching Soldat Ney along with other members of the 1st CB make their way through this defensive position. Could there be? There is. There's John Meow, Major General, defending himself from an onslaught of the 1st CB. Oh, and it doesn't go well as Chadtopia finishes him off. Oh, fine fluting going on here. Fine fifage. Look at this. Reginald Erishtoff. Fine fifing occurring from this gentleman here, as he's surrounded by members of... Oh, well, there's Trouty. And Sir Pizza Combo. And Rifleman Dread. And there, Cadforge the 35th. So, 3 members of the French Imperial Army remain. And there's one of them. Cadet Party running for it. Oh, not anymore. Flaming Sausages claims his victim. And here are those 2 commanding officers. Look at these 2 guys. Hugelet Tory for life. And Hugeling Puce. Taking a relaxing stroll around the battlefield. Always good to see. 2 very relaxed commanding officers with ineffectual pistols. There we go, immediately turning position and going for an opportunistic shot against the enemy. And here are the remaining French forces. Oh, he's going for a swim. This may not look good. And here is Moxket from the 37th. Bayonet raised. Oh, shot once. Goes for the shot, misses it, and stabs horribly. He is no more. But there's still 1 Frenchman remaining. And he's been murdered horribly. Camping Cevennes was fine. And we move on to the next round. And so we return for the next round. As these fine fellows moving out from the 67th, Lance Corporal Jimmy. And the pubs are told to stay in line, as this is an open event, boys and girls. Gotta follow the rules. Aha, look at this. 67th. Cannons being commanded by Pingus. Oh, this isn't going to go well. Now, for those of you not aware, team damage is off. And Tiki Bums has been slain. There's Lance Corporal Jimmy trying to make use of this defensive wall position, along with other members of the 42nd. Oh, look at this. Their opposing numbers over here is the 1st CB. Oh, no. Here is Bowl Cut Maintenance. The Tominator. There, of course, Ensign GURPS. As multiple members of the 7th are taken down. There is Hiccups Far end is Pixie with the rifle. GURPS deciding to cheese it. Flaming Sausages also moving up to hide behind a bush. As Pixie moving forward and Cad Forge getting involved with a little bit of bayonet-y fun any minute now. No, he's taking cover behind the wall. As poor old Tory for life has just been slain. There's Veteran Eagles. Slaver Jackwhack. And here is Boo McCann. What is going on over here? Yep, there we go. It's Mount and Blade. Wouldn't be Mount and Blade unless Trouty or somebody was doing something like this. Oh god, I love this game. It's so much fun. People are so silly in this game. So Trouty getting a lift. And there we go. Fura Snuffs is finished off. Stuban, Fura Snuffs in there, no less. Oh, look at that. Commanding officer. Doesn't he look fantastic? Moonman, can't you see? Look at him. And, oh, Soldat Nay shot off the horse. Oh, brutal coming in there from Dream Screams, I should say, as Sir Parker is now moving up. The Doommeister and Commissaire Chadtopia. Oh, look at that. A slice and dice into the enemy. Still another enemy remaining. But Chadtopia decides to cheese it in the opposite direction. He is actually going after somebody. Bull Cup Maintenance, who is going after two members of the French army. Ouch! Camping Mara and poor hashtag Midnight. Murdered horribly by the cannons. Delta Meter trying to regroup the troops as they are continuing to chase after the Brits. Now let's see. Smallhead Smitty and SAS 158. So all these guys. And Echo. Pavlovsky. Echo. So, 12. Oh my goodness, it's over already. The French. Oh dear, Major Kais from the 37th. Looks like they're defending themselves against this attack coming in from the Brits. Engineer Camping Sylvain. Looks to be rearming himself. He's got the shovel. He's ready. And a little bit of defensive work coming in here from the Squeaker Camping Sylvain. What kind of defence position is he going to set up? Maybe none at all. We'll have to wait and see. There we go. Spiky defences coming in there from the Squeaker. And there's Slave Pingus working on the artillery. A fine howitzer. But nearby is Smallhead Smitty and other members of the British Army. Now, bear in mind this could be a dangerous situation for them. One hit from the howitzer and it's all over. But, oh dear. Poor old Echo. Oh dear, that's a nasty position to die in. He's now turned into a bobblehead. As now the French retreat past the Kazi. Nobody stopping to have a quick whiz. And here is Berries getting involved. Oh, ouch! Berries stabbed in the shot in the back by Savage, living up to his name. As we're following Danny make his way past the Kazi. And going for a stab. A Kazi attack there. Look at that. A fine stab into Private Terminator. And there we go. The round is over. And we have returned after a map change. And this fine... Oh my goodness, look at this. Oh wow. Underground entrances. Very thin places that I would not make my way through. Complete with a cage. Oh, how lovely. Make our way through the centre here. And into the trench. Look at this layout. Lovely stuff. As we follow the guys as they make their way through the trench, providing plenty of cover. But the French are still sniffing around, looking for an opportunistic kill, like this gentleman. Help. Oh, look at that. Pingus with a fine kill with the artillery. As Lance Corporal Cohan from the 7th RF cheeses it in the opposite direction, looking for his teammates. As here is Rhaegor the Unbroken. As you can see, braving the temperatures as a sailor. There's J-Bob also in as a sailor. And Gamby also in. Oh, look at that shot. Fantastic as he crashes to the floor right next to the cannon. Brutal shot indeed as Ponsonby goes down as well. And there are sailors everywhere. Look at this. Fantastic stuff going on. There's Delta Meter with the pistol. Attempting to reload as quickly as he possibly can. And barged to the floor by a horsey. Drive-by horsey occurring there. As Drum Wizard 101 is up to no good. He's just been slain horribly. Indeed, Avast as Gamby and trying to defend his smallhead Smitty from this horrible... Oh, look at that! A fine shot by Niger Chase. Look at that, into Chimber, shoots him off his horse. Fantastic shot. And he goes for us. Quick attempt onto Commie. Oh, a fine stab into Commie. He's under attack from multiple sailors. Yes, it's just like being in Portsmouth. Let's just wait and see what's going on.
God save the king!
Yeah, they're all done in there. Oh, look at that. Gamby with a little bit of music. Interlude. Soothing for the fellow sailors. Anyway. Now. Sofa Samurai. Members of the Marines, followed by Sharp and Scipio. As these guys, look at this, going up against the French. In this defensive position. Oh, Fusilier Benny taken down multiple members of the French defensive team here. Fusilier the keeper from the 7th RF. Now under attack by rabid sailors. Also dangerous for them. And the trouble is they're now blocked into this position. This is going to be a problem for them. And in comes the sailor. The sailor attacks. Gamby getting in there. And it all went very brutal and downhill very quickly. That's sailors for you. Ahar. Slave Pingus. With artillery. As you can see, Captain Dumeister getting up close and personal with the artillery. And, oh dear, poor Boomercan taken down. Oh, flying charge in from Mogatron. And Camping Mar murdered horribly. A Slave Pingus also finished off. Poor old Pingus. He's going to lie back there. Oh my goodness, more sailors everywhere. There are sailors... Oh, what has he got? Oh, he's got a fine sword for himself. JSE. And here's Sass. Smitty taking down Corporal Derp. And there we go, the United Kingdom won that round pretty damn quickly. And we shall move on to round number 2. And so, the next round on this map, we hear drumming and fifing from the British spawn. Fine fifing from Reginald Eristoff. And he then stops, typical. Okay, so let's just go and find out what's going on. Standing on the top, Danny. That may not work out well for him. There's Hiccups, Lieutenant General Hiccups. Fine sailor work from this man. Checking through his spyglass. And into the trenches go the British. And understandably so, as there are bullets and explosions barreling around them. Fuhrer Snuffs and Captain Seven, both taken down by relative artillery. Oh dear, not good. Rhaegar the Unbroken, looking for an opportunity and deciding not to shoot. So, out. As you can see, you can't see. And also here's Corporal Jimmy from the 67th ROF, trying to defend himself against the mass attacks of the British Army. Fine stabbing work coming in from these guys. Flaming Sausages, one of those. And you can see them continuing to attack. Flaming Sausages working hard. McPiggles. Oh, whoa. Cadet Nay and Zuka and Watt. Obliterated by that fine mortar shot. Look at that. Fine shot indeed. A nice catch by Nay. Now let's see up here. The flag being held and walked forward by You Can't See. Oh, look at that. Help being murdered very quickly. As Fungus also being taken out. As these guys doing a fantastic job of taking this artillery area. And now spreading out along the edges of the trenches to cover the likes of these fellows. This is going to be nasty. Flaming Sausages on the attack. The attack of the Flaming Sausages. And a stab in the back for Rectangle. And another stab for John Meow. And a stab into the commander by... Oh, look at this. The sausages. Oh, they said sausages are bad for you. And they were certainly true. Especially Flaming Sausages. And he gets shot. God damn it, sausages. Oh, dear. Silver Flame. Making his way in towards a defensive position now. This is a nice defensive position. And you can see here more of the trenches as... Oh dear, look at that. Down goes SAS 158. Did a good job of trying to kill as many as he could. Now Savage follows up with a murder into Harrison. Or sorry, into Oz. And he's in, and he's going in. Oh, but no, he gets taken down. Savage brutally killed in the trenches. Now, what are these two up to? Cadforge and Teddy. There's a bit of drumming going on. Oh, here we go. Here comes Dave from accounting. And he didn't account for that, unfortunately. Poor old Dave is no more. Pizza combo with a pistol. And also next to him, Rhaegar the Unbroken. The her indeed. And he's going for the pistol shot for this guy. Dream Screams is up there. There we go, he jumps down. And stabs into Silver Flame. Fantastic bayonetti kill. And he goes after a sailor. He's after a sailor. Yeah, there are certain areas of the town you can go if you want a sailor. And it looks like Dream Screams, unfortunately, got the attentions of the sailor that he wasn't hoping for. As now the darkness is attacking the sailor back. As we're following Petain. Oh, look at that. A fine stab into that Frenchman. Indeed. Followed up by Chess. Or Chessie, I should say. And sailors. Look at that. Fine sailory goodness. Haha, indeed. And there's pizza combo. So, 6 French, 10 English. Of which 4 of them. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of sailors. So, let's see if we can find out what's going on. So, here's Danny. He's got an axe nearby. Here are more sailors. As you can see, the sailor regiment, there's Boomercan. Ah, Ranger Holt. From the 42nd. Now waiting. And together with Ponsonby and Lysimachus and a drummer Cadforge. Oh, down goes Pizza Combo. But Chesk is chasing after them. Flying Sailor and Dead Sailor. As Cadforge gets shot by Unbroken. As you can see, the sailors running for it, dodging as best they can. Boomercan. Right. Yeah, it's Boomercan, not Boomercan. My apologies, Boomer. And there we go. Fine blocking coming in from Boomer. And you can see a quick stab into Boomer. That's going to be unfortunate. He's going to watch out for that reason. Fine killing stab there by Ranger Holt from the 42nd RRF. Now he's waiting. And there we go, a surprise attack. Oh, a fine surprise attack into Rhaegar the Unbroken. Now Rhaegar the considerably stabbed. Fine work from Ranger Holt. Patain. 2 French. Here's Ponsonby, and this is where they're hiding. Look at this. Oh dear. But they're behind them. As Danny dies horribly. Here we go. It's time for a bit of sailor action. And down goes Ponsonby, killed by Patain. Last man standing is Ranger Holt. Oh, fine stab by Ranger. Another block on the sailor. And a quick turn until he's murdered horribly by the sailor Patain. And so there we go. We shall move on to the next round. And so we return on the final round. Now, look at this. Unfortunately, not great work being done with the trenches. As Colonel Luigi, holy crap, taken down by hiccups. As Major Kai is dead already. As these guys rushing across no man's land. You can see cannons coming down. Oh, poor old Midnert taken down. And here we go. Look at this. Fantastic stuff as there's Mama Cup. Bringing the flag around. Ouch! Nice shot into You Can't See and Deathronix. Oh my goodness. Smitty and Tominator also taken down by Pingus. Silver Flame as well. And player homosexual has been killed. Oh, here's Soldat Nay moving in with the first CB. Let's follow young Mr. Nay. A name of some import for those of you who know your French history. Not so sure about the earrings, but never mind. As there we go, Mama Cap has been slain, Ramboing. And Soldat Nay. Look at that, fine jump across the trench entrance. And there we go, the flag placed down by the artillery. And now Ney and friends taking down what remains of the artillerymen. There we go. Down goes Cheezels, courtesy of Muppet Oysters.
Rule Britannia!
And who's this running? It's Ball Cut Maintenance. And it's Campus Sylvain, Squeaker of the 37th. Turning to fight. Is he going to be able to look at this? They're still trying to stab him. As Sylvain is trying to get away as best he can. Currently being chased by 3 Britishmen. Yeah, make of that what you will. And a sailor as well. So the less said about that for Sylvain, the better, really. Look at this. This is just literally like some kind of Benny Hill thing. Look at that. He turns to try and slice and dice. And poor old Sylvain is taken down by Oysters. King Muppet Oysters doing the damage. Anal Tunnel. Yeah, okay. As Danny now, you can see here working together with his sailor friends. And it doesn't do him much good as George takes him down. And down goes Patain as well. There's a pistol. As Gamby comes out with a bit of pistol goodness. He actually killed someone. Good God. George being murdered. And here we go up top. There's Jack Whack. Yeah, he's happy. He's happy he got a pistol kill. Yeah, I think that's the general gist. Oh dear. Never mind. As you can see, the battles with Unbroken there in the... Oh my goodness, what's going on in here? Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this event by the Australian... See, I got it right that time. The Australian Mountain Blade Community, Men of Valour. I hope you've enjoyed, and we'll see you again for more. Take care, everyone.